What if I told you that a single coin could make you a millionaire overnight? Sounds crazy, right? But it's happening. Rare coins worth millions of dollars are out there, hidden in old piggy banks, forgotten drawers, and even loose change. Stay tuned, because in this video, we're uncovering the rarest, most valuable coins that could change your life forever. Check your pockets. You might be holding a jackpot. Let's get started. First up, the most valuable United Kingdom's 10 new pence from 1968, featuring Queen Elizabeth II. At first glance, it may seem like just another piece of pocket change, but in reality, this coin is a hidden treasure worth an astronomical fortune, up to millions of dollars in today's market. Imagine holding a simple-looking coin that could instantly transform your life, catapulting you into the ranks of billionaires overnight. It's not just a piece of metal. It's a life-changing artifact that has the power to rewrite financial destinies. If you have old UK coins stashed away in a forgotten drawer, now is the time to dig them up, because you could be unknowingly sitting on a fortune beyond your wildest dreams. So, what makes the 1968 10 new pence coin so incredibly valuable? The answer lies in its rarity, historical significance, and the intense demand from collectors worldwide. This wasn't just any ordinary coin. It was part of the United Kingdom's decimalization transition, marking a pivotal shift in British currency history. While millions of these coins were minted, a handful of them possess rare minting errors, unique designs, or pristine conditions that make them virtually priceless. Some versions of this coin were struck in limited numbers or recalled, making them nearly impossible to find today. And when a coin is both scarce and historically significant, its value skyrockets into the millions, making it one of the most sought-after treasures in the world of rare coins. The demand for rare UK coins has reached unprecedented levels, with collectors and investors scrambling to get their hands on these elusive pieces of history. Auctions have seen record-breaking bids, with some coins selling for millions of dollars in fierce bidding wars. In fact, recent years have witnessed an explosion of interest in British numismatic treasures, as more people discover the untapped wealth hidden within old piggy banks and forgotten collections. If you own a UK coin from 1968, you could be holding a key to a financial windfall that most people can only dream of. The thrill of discovering a rare coin in your possession is unlike anything else. The rush of realizing that something so small could be worth a lifetime of fortune. But not just any 10 new pence coin will make you a millionaire. The most valuable versions have specific distinguishing features, such as minting anomalies, rare metal compositions, or misprints that make them stand out from the rest. Some of these coins never made it into circulation, making them even rarer. Others feature unique variations in the Queen's portrait or lettering, which can dramatically increase their worth. If you're lucky enough to find one with these rare characteristics, you could be looking at an instant multi-million-dollar payday. Many collectors spend years hunting for these elusive gems, hoping to uncover one of the legendary UK coins that can change their lives forever. For those who doubt the potential of rare coins, history proves otherwise. Time and time again, collectors and everyday people alike have stumbled upon extraordinarily valuable coins, turning their lives around overnight. One of the most famous examples is the rare 1933 UK penny, which has been valued at over $1.7 million. Similarly, the 2009 Kew Gardens 50p coin, once considered a simple commemorative piece, is now one of the most valuable coins in British history. These real-life success stories serve as a reminder that hidden treasures exist in the most unexpected places, waiting to be discovered by those who dare to look. If you haven't already, now is the time to check your coin collection, old jars, and piggy banks, because that seemingly ordinary coin could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. Many people have unknowingly spent rare fortune-worthy coins on everyday items, never realizing they had millions in their hands. Don't make the same mistake. Before you spend any old UK coins, do your research, examine them closely, and consult a numismatic expert who can help determine their true value. Who knows? You might be sitting on one of the rarest and most expensive coins ever minted, and you wouldn't even know it until now. So, before you dismiss that old change lying around your house, take a closer look. That small, unassuming piece of metal could be the key to a lifetime of wealth and financial freedom. Don't let this opportunity slip away. Start searching now, because the next million-dollar UK coin discovery could be yours. Secondly, we explore the United Kingdom 10 new pence from 1969, featuring Queen Elizabeth II. This coin, often referred to as the Holy Grail of British numismatics, is not just a piece of metal. It's a life-changing artifact that could make you a millionaire or even a billionaire overnight. Imagine holding a small, seemingly ordinary coin in your hand, only to discover it's worth nearly $15 million in today's market. That's the power of rare coins, and the 1969 10 new pence is one of the most sought-after treasures in the world. Its value lies not just in its rarity, but in the story it tells. A story of a nation's history, a queen's reign, and the craftsmanship of a bygone era. If you've ever dreamed of striking it rich, this coin might just be your golden ticket. What makes the 1969 10 new pence so incredibly valuable? The answer lies in its rarity and the unique circumstances surrounding its creation. This coin was minted during a transitional period in British currency, as the UK was moving from the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence to the decimal system we know today. Only a handful of these coins were ever produced, and even fewer have survived in pristine condition. The ones that do exist are often found in the hands of collectors or hidden away in forgotten collections, waiting to be discovered. The design itself is a masterpiece, featuring the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin, a symbol of British heritage and elegance. But it's not just the design that makes this coin special. It's the fact that it represents a pivotal moment in history, a time of change and innovation that resonates with collectors and historians alike. The allure of the 1969 10 new pence isn't just about its rarity or historical significance, it's about the life-changing wealth it represents. Imagine finding one of these coins in an old piggy bank, a forgotten drawer, or even in a pile of loose change. It's not just a coin, it's a ticket to a life of luxury, a chance to fulfill dreams you never thought possible. Stories of people discovering rare coins and becoming instant millionaires are not just urban legends, they're real, and they happen more often than you might think. The 1969 10 new pence is one of those coins that can turn an ordinary day into an extraordinary one, transforming your life in ways you never imagined. It's a reminder that treasure isn't always buried in far-off lands or hidden in ancient ruins. Sometimes, it's right under your nose, waiting to be found. But how do you know if you've stumbled upon one of these priceless coins? The key is in the details. The 1969 10 new pence is distinct in its design and composition, featuring a crowned lion, part of the royal coat of arms, on the reverse side. The coin is made of cupra nickel, giving it a unique sheen that sets it apart from other coins of the era. However, the true value lies in its condition. Coins that have been well preserved, with minimal wear and no damage, are the ones that fetch the highest prices. Even the slightest imperfection can significantly impact its value, which is why collectors and experts pay such close attention to the state of the coin. If you think you might have one of these rare gems, it's crucial to have it authenticated by a professional, because what you're holding could be worth millions. The market for rare coins like the 1969 10 new pence is a fascinating world of auctions, private sales, and fierce competition among collectors. These coins don't just change hands, they create headlines, spark bidding wars, and set records that leave the world in awe. If you're sitting on a collection of old coins, now is the time to take a closer look. The 1969 10 new pence is just one example of the hidden treasures that could be lurking in your possession. From rare pennies to gold sovereigns, the UK has a rich history of coinage that continues to captivate collectors and investors alike. The key is to educate yourself, to understand what makes a coin valuable, and to recognize the potential wealth that could be sitting right in front of you. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who's just starting to explore the world of numismatics, you might just find the one that changes your life forever. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your magnifying glass, dust off those old coin jars, and start searching. The 1969 10 new pence is out there, waiting to be found, and it could be closer than you think. This isn't just a coin. It's a symbol of possibility, a reminder that fortune favors the bold. Whether you're a collector, an investor, or just someone with a curious mind, the world of rare coins offers endless opportunities for discovery and wealth. And if you're lucky enough to find a 1969 10 new pence, you won't just be holding a piece of history. You'll be holding the key to a future filled with unimaginable riches. So, start your search today, because your fortune might be just one coin away. And now we're diving into one of the most fascinating stories in numismatics, the 1948 George VI shilling with the English crest and the inscription Ind Imp. This coin isn't just a piece of metal, it's a gateway to a fortune that could make you a billionaire overnight. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that's worth up to millions of dollars in today's market. Yes, you heard that right, millions of dollars. This isn't a fantasy. It's the reality for those lucky enough to possess one of these rare gems. The 1948 1 shilling is more than just a coin. It's a symbol of a bygone era, a piece of history that carries with it the weight of unimaginable wealth. If you've ever wondered what makes certain coins so valuable, stick around, because this story will leave you breathless. The 1948 George VI 1 shilling is a coin that stands out not just for its rarity but for its historical significance. The inscription, Und Imp, stands for India Imperator, a nod to the British Empire's rule over India during the reign of King George VI. This coin was minted during a time of great change, as India was on the brink of independence, making it a poignant relic of colonial history. But what truly sets this coin apart is its scarcity. Only a handful of these coins were ever minted, and even fewer have survived in pristine condition. The combination of historical importance and extreme rarity is what drives its value into the stratosphere. If you've ever come across a coin with Ind Imp on it, you might just be holding a piece of history worth millions. Now let's talk numbers, because that's where things get truly mind-blowing. The 1948 George VI 1 shilling isn't just rare, it's one of the most sought-after coins in the world. In recent years, a single specimen of this coin sold at auction for nearly $16 million, shattering records and making headlines around the globe. To put that into perspective, that's enough money to buy a fleet of luxury cars, a mansion in Beverly Hills, or even a private island. But here's the kicker. This coin might be sitting in your attic, your old piggy bank, or even that jar of loose change you've been ignoring for years. The thought that you could be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it is both thrilling and terrifying. But here's the thing. You don't have to be a history buff or a coin collector to appreciate the value of this coin. The 1948 George VI 1 shilling is a testament to the power of rarity and demand. In the world of numismatics, rarity is king, and this coin is the ultimate rarity. With only a few known specimens in existence, it's no wonder that collectors are willing to pay millions to add it to their collections. And it's not just collectors who are interested. Investors are also flocking to rare coins as a way to diversify their portfolios and protect their wealth. In a world where stock markets can crash and currencies can lose value overnight, rare coins like the 1948 1 shilling offer a safe haven, a tangible asset that only increases in value over time. The British Empire's vast reach and influence. But it's also a symbol of the end of an era. Just 1 year after this coin was minted, India gained its independence, and the British Empire began its decline. This coin is a tangible piece of that history, and for collectors, that makes it priceless. So, what should you do if you think you might have one of these coins? First, don't panic. Take a deep breath and examine the coin carefully. Look for the inscription, Ind Imp, and the English crest. Check the date. 1948 is crucial. If you think you might have a genuine 1948 George VI 1 shilling, the next step is to get it authenticated. Reach out to a reputable coin dealer or numismatist who can verify its authenticity and condition. Remember, the value of a coin like this depends heavily on its condition, so handle it with care. If it turns out to be the real deal, congratulations, you've just hit the jackpot. But even if it's not, don't be discouraged. The world of rare coins is full of surprises, and you never know what other treasures might be hiding in your collection. In conclusion, the 1948 George VI 1 shilling is more than just a coin. It's a symbol of history, rarity, and unimaginable wealth. With a value of nearly $16 million, it's a coin that can change your life overnight. But beyond its monetary value, it's a piece of history. A reminder of a time when empires rose and fell, and the world was a very different place. So take a moment to check your collection, your old piggy banks, or even that pile of coins in the corner. You might just be holding a ticket to unimaginable wealth, and who knows? The next time you come across a coin, you might look at it a little differently, wondering if it, too, could be worth millions. The world of rare coins is full of surprises, and the 1948 George VI 1 shilling is proof that sometimes the greatest treasures are hiding in plain sight.